Hey everybody, it's Nikki the Baby Whisperer. I'm going to talk about power pumping today. And the reason I want to talk about that is because a lot of the ways that I teach pumping is very similar to power pumping, only you're not spending an hour doing it. So for those of you that have followed me, maybe caught me on some lives, you know that I teach pumping a little similar to power pumping, but I also explain why pumping looks different as it gets prolonged, right? Like why when you go and get that first letdown, sometimes the second and third don't look as good, but there's a very logical reason behind it, and I want you to think about this. So power pumping works well because you are stimulating. You are stimulating multiple times in an hour. What if you just did that with one pump session? What if you just stimulated multiple times in just one pump session? And I know some of you are pushing your buttons, but you're not pushing them in accordance to when your milk is letting down or when you need to get another letdown. So here's what it looks like. So why does power pumping look so good? Well, it's because you stimulate and then you pull your milk out. And you do that for a series of 10 minutes or so. And then you sit and you rest. Well, while you're resting, milk is refilling and getting closer to the end of your ducts next to your areolas and your nipples. Then you go back and you pump again. You stimulate and you pull out. Again, you're going to take that rest and that break. 10 minutes later, you're going to go and you're going to do it again. Here's what I just want you to understand. The reason your second and your third letdowns look so much better when you power pump is because you're taking that break and allowing your breast to, quote, fill up a little more. All right, well, what if you just condensed that, but did it at the appropriate time? So what if you started out stimulating, right? Because we need to stimulate to get a letdown. Then you went into the removal mode, the expression mode, pulled that milk out. And once you stopped seeing milk, what if you just stimulated again? With the understanding that your second and maybe your third letdown are not going to look like the first, because the first one's just stored milk. What if you started doing that? What if you just started having a goal of getting 3 to 4 letdowns in a pump session by stimulating? When you stop seeing milk come out, you go back and you hit that stimulation button. When you see milk coming out, you go into expression mode. It's a thought. Give it a try. Let me know.